Pioneer and 5 present the 2012 Oklahoma High School Football Game of the Week, featuring the Cashion Wildcats versus the Crescent Tigers, Thursday, October 18th. This game is brought to you by Rugged Steel Incorporated, serving Northwest Oklahoma; Adina Gossampur with Exit Realty Martin and Associates; Oklahoma Farm Bureau in Cashion; Diffie Ford Lincoln in El Reno; and Johnson's of Kingfisher and Kubota Tractors.
Crescent won the toss. They will get the football to get underway here. And kicking it away for Cashion is Ty Reesner. He'll tee it up on the far hash, the left side, at the 40-yard line. And back deep and to return for Crescent is Michael Chronister. He'll stand at his 20-yard line. And we are ready to go on a beautiful Thursday night. A short kick is squibbed. It'll be bobbled at the 32-yard line and fell on there by an up man. That is Swade Stafford, who falls on top of it. And Crescent will take over first down and 10. They'll start their first drive here tonight at the 33-yard line.
I think they did that first game. I think they onside kicked. And before the game, I was watching Cashion kicking against the wind. They were practicing a deep onside. So look for that all night long.
So first down and 10. They're going to mark it officially at the 32-yard line. The quarterback is Preston Walker. Now, Chronister walks over to the near sideline. They're a man short out there on the offensive line. And let me tell you something. That's Matt Gore, the right guard. He's in there now. They'll spread the field with 3 wideouts to the right side, and on first down, they'll hand it off to Chronister. Tries to bounce it off the left side. He'll gain from the 32 to about the 35-yard line before he's knocked down. And the stop is made by Grant Quast. We'll call his name a lot tonight as well.
There's some line coach, and I don't know who's the line coach, but he's going nuts on that first play when his lineman's not out there. Pretty nice little opener, though. First play.
So the gain of 5, or the gain of 3, will bring up second down and 7 from the 35-yard line. In the shotgun, Preston Walker. He wants to throw this time. Now he wants to run to the 35, to the 40, and to the 41. He'll be about a yard or 2 short. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it right at the 41, which will bring up third down and about a yard and a half or so.
You know, Tom, honestly, if I was playing them, I would have one man, a spy. They had a 4-man rush then. The problem with that, if you drop everybody else in the coverage, those 4 guys up front aren't going to tackle him. He gets a little crease. He's going to be going.
Third down and 1, 4 wideouts, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They hand off to Chronister right up the middle, and I think he got the first down. It might be a little bit close. It was Tyler Yeck, the guard, or the defensive tackle. He stepped up to make the tackle, the 6-foot-tall, 220-pound senior. It is a gain of 2 to the 43-yard line. Move the chains, first down.
Definite difference in size up front. Cashion's got some good-looking kids.
Back to throw on first down and 10. A little quick hitter out to the left side is caught by Devin Bledsoe. He'll get to the 45-yard line before he's knocked down right there. A gain of 2 will bring up second down and 8.
Well, I don't doubt that all night, I'm going to predict this, that when Crescent goes to the gun and they direct snap to Walker, whatever he's in, that's going to be the most effective plays.
A little play-action pass on a slant pattern is incomplete. The pass intended for Ty Hayden will bring up third down and 8 now.
Well, they tried a little, just stand up and throw it, but Jesse Lyon, you got a good rush on it, and you teach your kids, especially against the gun or to come in, you don't have to make tackle, but you get your hands up.
So here's third down and 8. For the Crescent Tigers, looking for an 8-0 start. They were 6-5 a year ago, got knocked out of the playoffs in the first round by the Thomas Terriers. Third down and 8 from their own 45 now. From the shotgun, Preston Walker. He's got Chronister flanked to his left. 3 wide receivers to the right side now. Walker wants to throw. Nope, he wants to try to find some running room. As everything broke down, he's going to lose 2 yards, and that's going to bring up third down and about 9.5.
That was a great job by Landon Phillips. He's playing defensive end. Got a little help from Dexter Robinson, who is, the biggest kid on the field, and he's an athlete. He can move. He's 300 pounds and a good athlete.
Tristan Lacey is the punter for Crescent. It's fourth down and 9. The line of scrimmage is the 43. And he'll go with the rugby punt. It's a good one that will hang up there Nobody's back, and it will take a Crescent roll and be downed at the 24-yard line. 33-yard punt for Tristan Lacey.
At the Wildcat 24-yard line.
And so the first opportunity for the Cashion Wildcats to take over. First down and 10. This drive will start with 9:34 remaining in the first quarter of a scoreless ball game. First and 10 from the 24.
I tell you, Cashion's got an excellent running back too, T.J. Martin. We saw him just run all over O'Keene early in the season.
4 wide receivers, 3 to the wide side of the field from the pistol formation. Ty Reesner now changes the play. Behind him is T.J. Martin. Reesner will hand off to T.J. out of that pistol formation, and he will get to the line of scrimmage and go down right there. Nice tackle over there by Ty Hayden. No gain on the play, brings up second and 10.
Ty Hayden and number 16, Devin Bledsoe, both. I know from my memory, scouting report, first game they like to run behind the left side. Cashion does.
So second down and 10 from the shotgun with T.J. Martin flanked to his right this time. Slot right, 2 wide receivers to the right side and 1 to the left. Reesner from the shotgun, long count. Wants to throw, now he wants to run. 25, falls forward to the 29. He's tackled by Jesse Yeho. A gain on the play of about 6 yards to bring up third down and 4.
Well, Reesner is an excellent athlete. This game's, I think, is going to come down to Cashion physicality versus Crescent quickness.
Line of scrimmage is the 29 on third down and 5. And they'll pitch left side as Martin tries to get to the edge. He stutter steps and gets knocked out of bounds at about the stick. You'll see where they mark it. It looks like they're going to mark him just a little bit short. Nope, I think they're going to put it right on the stick now. Bledsoe pushed him out of bounds across the way. Nope, he is going to be a little bit short. Here comes a decision for Lynn Shackelford and the Cashion Wildcats.
I bet he'll go for it.
Fourth down and less than 1 inches on their own 34-yard line after the gain of 5.
Listen, like I said, I remember this first game. If you're playing Cashion, you're going to expect them, look for them to run to their left side. That's where Robertson's at. And I can't see, the guard over there, I think that's, who is that, 53, Tyler Yeck.
Fourth down and very short from that pistol formation. Reesner takes the snap, hands off to T.J. Martin. He falls forward for a couple. He'll get the first down. Montana Musil makes the stop, but they get the first down out of the 32-yard line.
Well, I mean, I think you're going to have to take some chances in short yardage and run a run-type stunt on that to, like I said, to the defensive right. There's 3 running plays now. They all run to the left.
This will be the 6th play of the drive. Take it back, the 5th play of the drive. First down and 10 from the 37. Pistol formation. Reesner takes the snap, hands off to Martin. Martin will angle to his right, then cut back to the left, get across the 40-yard line to the 42. He'll pick up a nice gain of 5 right there.
Well, that time they changed it up a little bit. They did run to the right. They ran a little zone play. Now, Martin's got really good feet and good balance, and he does a great job of seeing the hole and finding those creases.
They're going to give him the 44. That's a gain of 7. Second down and a long 3. From the shotgun this time, with T.J. Martin flanked to his right and Grant Quast flanked to his left. They're going to fake the give. Now a nice pass by Reesner. Has his man at the 28-yard line. It's caught down the right sideline. The catch is made by Joe Neese. Neese will high step into the end zone. Touchdown, Reesner to Neese.
Pretty pass.
56 yards.
I was just fixing to say that, Crescent was in a halves coverage, and they were looked like they were kind of isolating their corners out here on the wideouts, and I know how Coach Shackford is. He sees that. He just started licking his chops because he's got single coverage.
Ty Reesner will try to kick the extra point here. No, they'll go for 2. They'll go for 2 here with Reesner in the pistol with T.J. Martin behind him. 2 wide receivers left side. They're going to hand off to Martin. He angles left and steps into the end zone for 2. And with 7:16 remaining in the first quarter, Cashion goes on top of Crescent by a score of 8-0. We'll take a break and be right back. This is the High Plains Insurance KNID Area Game of the Week.
It's the Game of the Week on KNID.
Ty Reesner's kick is a squib kick that will go out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. I thought a Tiger was going to touch it right before it went out of bounds. I think he held off, and the penalty flag will fly across the way. For Cashion, their opening drive leads to a touchdown, a 6-play drive. It took 2 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock. It covered 76 yards, a 56-yard touchdown pass from Ty Reesner to Joe Neese. Neese catches his 10th receiving touchdown of the year, and for Reesner, it's touchdown number 23 through the air for the senior quarterback.
You know, Crescent may be doing this too, but if Cashion's going to onside every time, I would definitely have my best return men up as close, put them in that position in that middle return part of your game, just because, heck, if they get it fielded cleanly, let them bring it back. They might pop it.
After the kick went out of bounds, Crescent will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. They trail 8-0. They start this drive with 7:16 remaining in the first quarter. From the shotgun, Preston Walker will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Michael Cronister. Cronister is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Wow. And was that T.J. Martin who closed up that gap? I believe it was.
It was Dexton Robinson.
Dexton Robinson, and then I think it might have been T.J. who cleaned him up after Robinson made the initial contact.
Yeah, Robinson stood him straight up, and so he got some help.
No gain on the
much.
Yeah, no gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 35. Like Walker dumps it off to the right side, and not a whole lot there at all. Out in the right flat. No gain on the reception, and that was Ty Hayden who makes the catch out there for no gain.
Listen, that's some agility up front. Those are big guys, but Robson coming from the right two technique, that time defensive two, he was in on the play on that little screen out into the right flat, so he went across the field.
So here is 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. From the offset pistol formation this time, Walker takes the snap from the shotgun. Now he wants to run running room. 45, 50, 45, cuts near sideline, 40, one man to beat. Goes around him 35, 30. He fumbled the football, though, at the 25-yard line, and Cashion will fall on it.
Unbelievable.
A great individual effort by Preston Walker. And then he fumbles at the 25-yard line, and Cashion will take over 1st and 10.
I'm not sure who that was came up and made the hit from behind. I think it may have been T.J. Martin. But anyway, he stripped him from behind. Walker's trying to make a cut off another guy, and when he did, he got hit from behind and lost football. That's a shame, but that's exactly what I think Crescent's going to have to do. They're going to spread the field and let Walker take off.
It was a 39-yard run, but it ended in disaster for Preston Walker and Crescent. 1st down and 10 for Cashion from their own 26-yard line. This drive will start with 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. And the handoff to Grant Quast that time, but a whistle stops play. False start called against the offense. That'll be 5 yards and bring up 1st down and 15. Let's get a chance to introduce our officiating crew here tonight. The referee is Lonnie Brickman. The umpire, Victor Morales. The back judge is Tyler Phipps. The line judge is David Gilbreth. And the linesman is Mike Kennedy.
I said they like to run to the left. Well, that time, it's almost unfair. I didn't see them do this in the first game. That time they ran a GT scheme, and they pulled their backside, which is the left side, pulled them around, and was going to trap it and run up through the hole with big old number 70.
1st down and 15. They'll hand off to Quast up the middle, and he was tripped up after he got across the 25-yard line, and they're going to mark him about the 27. So a gain on the play of about 6 to bring up 2nd down. Make it a gain of 7 to bring up 2nd and 8.
You know, I like teams that pull and run that type of offense, block down, and they're pulling backside guard, kicking out, and leading 70. Dexter Robson up through that. Man, that's tough on his linebacker. Here it comes again.
They'll go to Quast again off the right side. He has running room across the 35. He busts out to the 39-yard line. First down yardage there for Grant Quast. 2 consecutive carries for him. Move the chains for the Wildcats first down.
Yeah, right now, if I'm Coach Shackelford, I'm going to run that same play until they stop it, because at this point, that's a mismatch. They're getting down blocks on the Crescent line, which is, they're Cashion just a bigger offensive line. Then you're pulling those big guys from the backside around, swabbing up through the hole.
Grant Quast has picked up 19 rushing yards his last 2 carries. Pistol formation, 2 wideouts left side, 1 to the right. T.J. Martin behind Reisner. Reisner pitches left side. There goes Martin around the left edge. 40-45, ran out of bounds. Nice first down yardage. They're going to run him out just outside the 45-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play will bring up second down and 4.
Basically same play other way. That time they pulled their right guard and tackled it. They ran it a little wider, or either that or Martin just bounced it.
Tristan Lacey pushed him out of bounds across the way. Here is second down and 4 from the 45-yard line, and there's a give to Martin. He hesitates, angles to his left, tried to get to the edge and nothing doing. Only about a yard gain now to the 46, make it the 47, give him 2 to bring up third down and 3. Garrett Hibbett on the stop, also Ty Hayden. They'll mark it at the 40, just outside the 46-yard line. We'll give him 2 on the play, and T.J. Martin has 6 carries for 22 yards rushing.
Big stop needed by Crescent right here.
Third down and 3. Reisner will hand off to Quast, and he is hit. He made about a yard, then fell forward to right at the stick. Boy, but he was stuck about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and it was a little bit of a spin off the tackle and the fall forward that got him the first down. He picked up 3. They'll move the chain.
Boy, Ty Hayden, the linebacker, I say linebacker, he's listed here as defensive end. He must be. I think he is defensive end. Anyway, made a great play then. Made a great hit in the backfield, but unfortunately he wasn't able to wrap up Martin, and Martin fell forward like you said.
Here's the 6th play of the drive. First down and 10 right at midfield. 3:55 remaining first quarter. Cashion leads 8-0. Reisner pitch left side to Martin. Martin is drilled. Oh, my gosh. Coming through there for the hit was Ty Hayden, and he just laid the wood on T.J. Martin for a 1-yard loss.
Big-time hit, wasn't it?
Boom.
Tried a little just toss sweep, pulled the play side guard or tackle, but Crescent defends that so well. That's why I say it's Crescent quickness. I think it's a match of quickness versus power.
Second down and 11 from the Cashion 49-yard line. The pistol formation. Reisner looks at his armband where the plays are written. 2 wide receivers, 3 to the left side now, 1 to the right. Reisner wants to throw, looking to his right, to the near sideline. Nice catch, made it to the 38-yard line. That is Nate Lee, who had to reach back a little bit, and then he's knocked down. They needed 11. They just picked up 12. Moved the chains, first down.
That was a great catch, Tom. He went up for, like you said, reached back, and they caught it. Actually, the ball was almost by him already. He caught it almost like he pulled it in from out of bounds.
For Nate Lee, it's his 15th catch of the season, and it's an impressive one right there.
Yep.
First down and 10 now for Cashion from the Crescent 38-yard line. They already lead 8-0. Reisner, little play action or pump fake, has a man wide open, but he overshot the intended receiver. Hunter Sunken made a dive forward inside the 5, but it's incomplete.
Well, the DBs for Crescent better not give up on the play. That time, Hunter just ran by the safety, and Reisner overthrew him. Reisner's got the arm to get in the end zone, especially. His wind's a factor now as much as it was earlier, but he threw that one 40 yards easily.
Ringwood has jumped out on top of Wacomas 14-0 with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We'll check scores for you as we go. It's second down and 10 now. There is T.J. Martin, and He lost his balance a little bit and slid down at the line of scrimmage before he could really get hit very hard. No gain on the play for TJ. So here's a big play, 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, absolutely. They tried to, I don't know if they run a trap. They pulled their back, their right guard or tackle in, or right guard. But TJ tried to go. He wasn't running towards the trap. I'm not sure what they were running.
From
they
O'Keene.
Got a penalty too, Tom.
O'Keene is at home tonight playing Beaver. And O'Keene leads 14-6. They've scored 20 points in 109 seconds.
Right.
The 3 touchdowns between Beaver and O'Keene tonight. Mike Dobrinsky keeping us updated out there.
What we got here?
Well, let's see here. One thing good. Yeah, the illegal formation, a 5-yard penalty against Cashion. The penalty is going to be declined, though, to bring up 3rd down and 10. That's one thing you get here in Crescent. They mic up the
I was going to say, this is truly big time tonight.
So here is 3rd down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Reesner in the shotgun with T.J. Martin flanked to his left. 4 wide receivers, 3 spread out to the left side of the field, the wide side. Now Reesner checks off, looks to his armband, changes the play. Now Martin goes in motion. Reesner, pump fake, looking left, has a man wide open at the 22-yard line. Caught. 1st down yardage down to the 18. Now down to the 22, and the catch made across the way. That is Nate Lee with his 2nd catch on the drive.
Well, now that was a throw. He threw that from the right hash clear to the boundary on the left or out of bounds boundary, 25 yards downfield. But the actual throw itself, I don't know how far it'd be.
This is turning into a very, very nice drive for Cashion. 1st down and 10 from the Crescent 21-yard line. Reesner. Hands off. No, T.J. Martin just fumbled. He fell back on it. There's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. The Reesner tried to stick it into Martin's gut, but Martin was about a half a step past him already. And they're lucky to get it back after a loss of 2.
I was watching the line block then, the left side. I didn't see as far as what happened with the ball, but I think they had a pretty good push up front.
So 2nd down and 12 now. Most likely 4-down territory for the Wildcats as they approach the red zone. Up under center, from the shotgun, it's Reesner. He'll hand off to T.J. Martin. Martin leaves his feet, bounces off a tackle, and gets down to the 20. He'll gain about 3. They're going to mark him at the 21, the original line of scrimmage. So make it a gain of 2 back to the original line of scrimmage where the 1st down started to bring up 3rd down and 10.
I tell you, that defense for Crescent just pursuing really good. Like, bat, 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 bat. You know, those guys were hitting Martin in. They were coming in like a swarm of bees.
This is the 13th play of the drive. Started back on their own 26-yard line. The penalty pushed it back to the 19, or the 21. And they're going to pitch it on a little end-around play, and nothing doing over there for Joe Neese. They tried a little bit of trickery right there, but Joe Neese on the end-around, nothing doing. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage, I don't think. Let's see where they mark it at. Back at the 22, a loss of 1.
That takes too long. I don't think you can run any time-consuming plays against this Crescent defense, especially parallel to the line of scrimmage. Their success a while ago running, they were running that GT scheme, but that was pretty much between the tackles, letting Martin get a little steam going downfield.
So here's 4th down and 12. The line of scrimmage is the 23-yard line. Ty Reesner's their kicker, and he does kick some extra points, but they will go for it here. They're going to empty the backfield, spread the field with 5 wide receivers. Clock in motion now with 20 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter, and Cashion with the wind here, and now a timeout is called. And it will be timeout called by Cashion, I believe. Let's take a break. It'll be 4th and 12 when we come back. Here comes a 60-second break late in the 1st quarter. Cashion leads Crescent 8-0.
I'm not sure they're calling timeout.
Let's go ahead and keep it right here, Ricky Rogo, our producer-engineer back in Enid. And there is a discussion, but the whole officiating crew right now standing over the ball at the 23-yard line.
Who caught the passes on this drive? Who did you tell me?
Nate Lee has made the two big catches.
Okay.
Nate Lee made that nice catch on the near sideline, then the 17-yard gain.
Well, let's look for him where he lines up here and see if they don't.
We also watched Joe Neese. He caught the 56-yarder for the touchdown on the first drive. So here is 4th down and 12. The line of scrimmage is the 22. Make it the 23.
See, Lee's over there on single. He's the single receiver on that side. I think they're trying to get him isolated.
You've got Joe Neese in the slot to the right. You're right. 4th down and 12. From the 22, Reisner in the shotgun. To his left is C.J. Martin.
You know, Crescent ain't buying that.
I take it back. That's actually Grant Quast. And now they'll set the clock in motion. Set the play clock in motion. Reisner on 4th and 12. Takes the snap. Straight back. Wants to throw. Has time. Now here comes the rush. He'll go. No, he stayed up. But I think there'll be a holding penalty right here. And Reisner finally goes down back at the 32. There is a flag on the play. It was Devin Bledsoe. The linebacker ended up coming up and getting him. I think the flag will be for a hold, which would be decline, unless could it possibly be a face mask? I think it's holding. It is a hold. So this will be declined, and Crescent will take over 1st down and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Hey, man, that was a huge stand by Crescent after that time-consuming drive by Cashion, wasn't it?
You betcha. Cashion started that drive with 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. There's 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Crescent takes over. It's an empty drive.
All that Crescent quickness really showed up then. I mean, they're just like I said, they're like a swarm of bees. You get hit by one, you're fixing to get hit by another one.
1st and 10 from the 32. Walker dumps it right side. They set up the screen to the right side and in space with some running room across the 40-yard line to the 42. And let's see who made that catch across the way. That's Tristan Lacey.
Little quick screen. Well, they had set up well. They had good block by the outside receiver then. Or maybe it's been the inside. I think the outside receiver may have caught the pass.
Gain on the play of 11. And that should be the final play of the first quarter. They'll set the clock in motion after they set the chains, and there you go. Big defensive stand for the Crescent Tigers. They trail Cashion 8-0, 1 quarter down here at Tiger Stadium in Crescent. And this is the High Plains Insurance KNID Area Game of the Week on CTV Sports.
Oh, yeah. 107.1 KNID North Enid. Oh, yeah.
You're listening to the Area Game of the Week on KNID.
The first play of the second quarter for Crescent is a carry by the quarterback Preston Walker up the middle. He'll gain out to the 48-yard line, and that will bring up 2nd down and about 5 after the 5-yard gain. We are underway in the second quarter, 8-0. Cashion leads Crescent here. 2nd down and 5. Walker fakes the give, little dump out to the near side of the flat. There's Lacey again. He'll make some moves to get across the 50-yard line to the 49. He'll pick up about 3 to bring up 3rd down and short.
Got their blockers out, but also Cashion did a pretty good job at defending that. They got people in the area able to take him down, get him down before he got the first down. Haven't seen Crescent go downfield with a pass, have we? Has everything been a little screen?
Yeah, they haven't thrown anything too deep yet. It's 3rd down and 1 here. The line of scrimmage is the Cashion 48-yard line. Walker hands off up the middle. Cronister bouncing left. He's in the clear. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. Makes a move inside the 10. He's knocked out of bounds by Joe Neese, but a huge gain from the 48-yard line down inside the Crescent 5. They'll mark him at the 4.
There's that quickness. I'm telling you, Crescent's got some speed and great blocking up front that time. Niece, did you say?
Joe Neese made the stop as Michael Chronister made the run.
Chronister's got great speed. Neese, good tackle.
First and goal from the 1. There's Chronister up the middle. Is he into the end zone? Not quite. He'll be down just shy of the zone to bring up second down and goal after a 3-yard gain.
Brought down by a host of
Well, the Crescent line is definitely the size disadvantage, but, you know, size doesn't always matter in the line. If you got good technique and you got some old kids that...
Second down and goal. Whoa. And getting into the end zone is Walker, the quarterback. Touchdown for the Crescent Tigers, and they're trailing now 8-6 with a 2-point conversion upcoming with 10:44 remaining in the first half.
Man, I tell you, this game's kind of taking on a new view, hasn't it? Because
you thought for a while,
yeah,
exactly. I know where you're going. Cashion looked like they were in control in that first quarter, but the big defensive stop and the immediate answer by the Tigers get him back in. They go for 2. Walker dumps it out right side. Chronister wide open, and he'll step into the end zone for 2. And we are tied. 10:44 remaining in the first half. Crescent and Cashion are tied at 8. This is the High Plains Insurance K&ID Area Game of the Week on CTV Sports.
It's the Game of the Week on KNID.
They are making some noise at Tiger Stadium as Crescent and Cashion are tied at 8, and Tristan Lacey will tee it up and boot it away for the Crescent Tigers.
Man, what a great atmosphere tonight here. I'm telling you, look at the Cashion sideline, people all up and down the side. And this, I can't see all of them down the Crescent sideline. It's full. Lacey's kick is with the wind, and it is deep and into the end zone, and Cashion will take over. First down and 10. For Crescent, it was a 5-play, 68-yard drive. It took a minute 26 off the clock, and a 1-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Preston Walker. His 8th rushing touchdown of the season. 2-point conversion pass. Walker to Chronister makes it 8-8. Cashion needs an answer right now because I kind of got a feeling the momentum has switched, and Cashion had that time-consuming drive, got no points out of it. Look at this, they're flipping their line. That's interesting. They just moved their left tackle to right tackle. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. They're going to hand off to Martin. He shakes the tackle, bounces right, slips down after a gain of 2 to about the 22-yard line to bring up second down and 8. They immediately ran to that side. Tom, if I was scouting them Cashion right now, they're either going to run their dives behind number 70 or they're going to run the GT, and whichever side they pull to, they're going to run, predominantly. Give him a gain of 3 to the 23-yard line. It is second down and 7. Reesner in the shotgun. He's got Quast to his left, T.J. Martin to his right, wideouts left and right as well. And they're going to hand off to Quast off the right side. Quast stays on his feet across the 25, and he'll motor out to about the 27 or so. That time, third down and 3. See, they pulled Robson again. They ran the GT back to the right. They lined him. That time, they lined up on the left side, pulled the right. But scouting, if you're getting a key right now, I'd be keying number 70 and 53 because they predominantly, probably right now, 80 or 90% of the time, they ran behind those two, either on the GT scheme or a straight dive. Boy, the game's moving along, trying to get some scores for you as we go here on third down and 2. Reesner hands off Quast again, and he spins for the first down. He ran in to one of his own offensive linemen, spun out of it, fell forward across the 30-yard line to the 31. Give him a gain of 3, move the chains, first down. It's one thing to get your keys. It's another thing to be able to not get blocked by those guys. They're good blockers. When you pull Robertson and 53, I think that's Yick, those guys can block. First down and 10 from the 31. Reesner wants to throw, shows an arm, has a man, pass incomplete at the 41-yard line, and now a late hit. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and it was Walker who took the shot late on Joe Neese. This is going to be a big one against the Tigers. That's a shame because the ball was well overthrown. There was no need for him to push him at the end. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You shake your head. Why? Big game in Fairview tonight. Texoma leads Fairview 22-7 at the end of the first quarter. Cherokee on top of Timberlake 38-0. That ball game is on 95.7 KXLS. Ringwood leads Wacomas
14-6. And O'Keene over Beaver, 14-6 into the first quarter. On ESPN Radio 1390 KCRC, Owasso leads Enid High 14-7. So they'll mark off the 15-yard penalty or the personal foul. And Cashion will have the ball first down and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that's a potentially not a backbreaker, obviously, but momentum swing, because now Cashion picks up one more first down. They're going to be in 4-down territory.
You don't want Preston Walker doing that. He's your quarterback. He's supposed to be your smart guy.
Yeah.
First down and 10 from the 46, pistol formation, and they're going to hand off to T.J. Martin. Tries to get to the right edge. He's submarined and knocked down. And was that Walker, or was that was Swade Stafford, I think, who made the stop?
I can't see his number.
It was Swade Stafford.
Great play. Coming up from secondary, you know. And he's coming up from a cornerback making a play on the line of scrimmage. You got to be careful that they don't run a little play action a little bit or pump that. But
gain of 2 on the play to bring up second down and 8. Martin again up the middle, and he'll be tripped up at about the 48-yard line. There's a pretty good battle going on right there between Dexton Robertson and Matt Gore, as Robertson pushed Matt Gore down to inside the 40-yard line.
Well, like I said, I'm future opponents. If I'm playing cash, I'm going to key 70 Robertson and 53 Yeck. They're running behind them every play, either on the GT